Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. How was your festive period? Hope you had a great time over the festive period and I hope you had great festivities and I hope you had a good time. So, welcome to my new setup for the new year. Are we liking it? I got these when I was in Rye. I'm feeling this, I think, so yeah. Nice. So in today's video I'm going to be, as you can tell by the title, as you can tell by my bronziness, I'm going to be reviewing Molly-Mae's new tanning brand, Filter by Molly-Mae. I follow Molly-Mae, I watched her on Love Island and I followed her since, and I saw that she was releasing a tanning brand and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna review it. I'm gonna have a go. I've only really been tanning for the past, in April it'll be 2 years, because I tanned for the first time for my best friend's wedding. I hadn't tanned before that. When I go on holiday I've always had quite an olivey skin tone when I've come back, so I've been quite fortunate in that respect. I've used 3 different tans. Actually saying that, I used to use a gradual tanning moisturiser, so I used to use those, but so I kind of did used to use a little bit of tanning products, but not like actual fake tan. So I've used 3, so I figured like I've kind of got a little bit of knowledge around different tanning brands, different undertones, formulas, and all that kind of stuff. So I thought that I would give this one a go. A little bit of tanning knowledge, just a little bit. It came in this box. It came pretty quick, I have to say. I ordered it like just before Christmas and it came yesterday, which was the 27th. So over the festive period and everything, I wasn't expecting obviously to get it very quickly, but in terms of it being Christmas and whatnot, it came pretty quickly, so I was pretty impressed. I don't know if this is an eco thing, it might be. Dad went to the door to get it and he said that he kind of just went like that and it wasn't very secure. Get like a little eco sticker or stamp or something just put across there, because otherwise it's all potentially going to fall out. I got the tan in extra dark, and then I also got both mitts. So I got the main mitt and then I also got the little mini mitt as well, just so I could try it all and so that I could review it the best I can for you. Packaging, I would say very nice, very sleek. Everything that it comes in. So you get a little bit of tissue paper that's in there. The packaging is very minimalistic. Oh, also this was off as well in the packet, so I don't know whether there's just been mass production and it's all been a bit quick, whether it fell out in transit, but I'm not too bothered about that. I'm not really fussy as long as the product is okay. So I had a bath last night so that I could make sure that I was nicely exfoliated and everything like that, even though I used a bath bomb and then I was like, I'm gonna have to rinse myself off properly after the bath because I put a bath bomb in there, which you shouldn't do. You shouldn't use really any products before you tan. So I watched Molly's vlog on her shooting the campaign, and then I watched the vlog of her creating the brand from scratch. So I thought that I'd watch both of them before I reviewed it, so I knew the process behind it and I knew as much as I could about it all. I saw she went to Barbados, and in like what, 2 weeks time it will be 2 years since I went to Barbados, and I've only been once, but like literally I have never been to a place like that abroad and it felt so like home, and I have just been yearning to go back ever since. I feel like it's been 2 years too long since I've been to Barbados. So basically she just went like everywhere that we went, and I was watching the vlog just like, oh, I want to be back so bad. Anyway, what confused me though is that where the mitts were made, there's a factory near to her, yet on the packet it says made in China. So right, let's get into the tan. So I did it last night, like I said, had a bath, and normally before I tan I will exfoliate and I like shave my legs and stuff as well. Then I apply moisturiser only to the areas that I don't want the tan to be too intense. So I normally put it on my elbows, on my knees. I like to put it just here as well, like I guess on my armpits, mainly in these little, I don't know, crevices, what do we call these bits here, the little folds under your armpits, because I find that that's where a lot of tan does gather. It just can look quite obvious that you've got tan there. I like to put it all over my feet, and then I kind of go to the areas where you don't normally get tanned naturally. So I will go behind the legs and I'll take it down my calf. I will take it all along my forearms and up here, just, like I say, the places that you don't naturally tan. Sometimes I might put a little bit in my belly button. I was tanning quite a lot over the summer. I haven't tanned since I came back from holiday, which was September. Literally over the past 2 months, I haven't touched any tanning product because my tan stayed so well. I've still got tan lines from it, which is insane. I'm putting it down to the Fox Tan on that one. I then also make sure that I moisturise my hands. Even now, it's not too bad against my skin, I guess. But my hands, your hands will always come up dark anyway, but then again, it's a part of your body that you wash the most, so it's gonna fade quickest. First impressions using the tan. I love this big mitt. The mitt, I mean, not at the moment, it's wet because I washed it this morning when I washed my tan off, but it's so soft, which I love, and I love the fact that you've got the thumb. When you're doing like your feet, you can really go around your ankles and really make sure that you're getting in all of the right places, all the nooks and crannies, and you can make sure that you're really getting under the arms. You can get way more precision with this because you've got that little thumb. I haven't seen any mitts with a thumb, so I don't know if that's a new thing or not. She said that it was cruelty free and it was vegan. If you are vegan and wanting to use this, then you can. And she said as well that there is no scent in this. So you know when you normally use a fake tan, everyone says it smells like biscuits, so you haven't got that really strong fake tan smell. Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie, like, I love the smell of fake tan, so it wasn't really too much of an issue for me whether there was a scent or not. But what I don't like is the next day when you are just going about your everyday business and you're stinking of fake tan, when you're wanting that natural, just got off the plane from Barbados glow. It's going to give the game away a little bit. So that is good. It was very, very easy to use as a formula. I don't know whether it's just the combination of using a new mitt, because when you've used a mitt a few times, it can then start to go a bit streaky. The product doesn't blend as well as it would do if it was a fresh mitt. The combination of the two, I found that it was really easy to blend in. I didn't have any problems. I've used a fake tan before, which was more of a gel. It wasn't a mousse, and that was quite thick and quite hard to blend in, and then it ended up being super strong, super dark. I did also do it on top of a tan after we had the family round for a garden party, and I had been drinking wine all day, so that was not really a that was a bit of a recipe for disaster. But the other ones I've used are Bondi Sands and Saint-Tropez, and the Saint-Tropez one is the one that I used most over summer. It's the one that I got on the most well with. I have to say it probably did blend in like the easiest and the smoothest. When I used one side of the mitt, if the other one had a little bit less on, I could just turn it around and blend it out with that side, and it blends in really easily. Oh, it's enriched with natural oils, aloe vera and green tea. The other thing as well that I was really interested in is it said that it was fast absorbing, and it said that it will absorb within 5 minutes and you can dress after 5 minutes. I was actually really surprised at how quickly it absorbed into the skin. Normally with other ones, I'm like standing there like this with my arms out, nothing bent because I don't want any creases, for an hour before I dress again. I was surprised at how dry my legs were when I'd finished the rest of my body. Normally my legs are still sticky to the touch. My back for some reason takes forever to absorb in. That's normally really sticky still. This one wasn't. It absorbed so quickly. Also it says for an extra dark tan after an hour you can reapply another layer, which is what I did because I wanted to get the most out of it. I wanted to see how bronzed we can get. I kind of feel like I've got my post-holiday tan back again. I just feel like I've got a healthy glow. It's difficult because sometimes when you fake tan and then you go out in the sun, it looks super orange and it looks super fake and you're like, ah! But because it's dark and gloomy outside, I can't really tell. So this has a red undertone. So when I was kind of trying to learn what the best tan was for me, I watched a few videos and I didn't know that tan has different undertones. I didn't know that there was a red undertone and there was a green undertone, because I discovered that this one that I used, the gel formula, that was too orange for me. It was because it had a red undertone. My skin is more olivey, so therefore a green undertone works better for my skin. It looks more natural. It looks more like what my skin looks like when I naturally tan up. So that's why I went for the Saint-Tropez, because I saw that the Saint-Tropez tan had a green undertone and then I used it, and that's why that was the one that I continued to use, because it just had the right undertone for me. I put this on and I was like, I think this has a red undertone, and when I washed everything out this morning I could see it was red coming through, so I knew it was red. But saying that, I don't think it looks too orange on me. I think it looks okay. but then it's not the summer, so I don't know. So it would be interesting to see if Molly will bring out 2 different undertones. I used the Little Mitt for my face, for my hands, and I kind of just helped use it to buff in like the areas that I found that a tan would gather. So kind of, yeah, under my arms and all that kind of stuff. You can use it on your feet and on your knees and on your elbows. I did use it to buff my elbows in a bit because they got a little bit, it's not too bad now, but it is a little bit like fake tan elbow on this side, not so much this side though. I think this side's okay. The Little Mitt really does help. Like, I don't usually fake tan my face, but I thought that I would. It kind of does help to match a foundation if you have fake tanned your face. Some people, it could react to their skin if you have very sensitive skin, but Molly-Mae said in the vlog she wanted to create a formula that was okay for everyone, even if you have sensitive skin, as she's developed eczema in the most recent months. So she wanted to make sure that if you have eczema, you can use it. I suffered really badly with eczema when I was little, and in like the last year I have got a patch of eczema on my wrist, and actually it's not gathered onto it. So I thought, because it was dry skin, I thought that the tan would gather on and make it really obvious. It hasn't done that. It hasn't irritated my skin. I wasn't itching last night. This is really good. I've used a makeup brush in the past, like a foundation brush for my hands, but this I'd say is really handy. There is the dark and there's the extra dark. So the dark I don't think would really make a difference on my skin tone. Dark is £19.99 and extra dark is £21.99. If you look at a price comparison, I got Saint-Tropez online. I got it on eBay for like £12 because it was too expensive for me. I will put up a price comparison up here, but in terms of the market, it's not the cheapest and it's not the most expensive, so it is a little bit more of a premium. It's a little bit more of a luxury tan, I would say, but in terms of the look, how it feels, the ease of putting it on, it wasn't streaky, it didn't take long to buff in, and I think it's worth the money for the fact that it dries so quickly. And I had a little bit of that sticky feeling when I went to bed, but that's only because I put 2 layers on, and the second layer I put on half an hour before I went to bed, maybe. Yeah, I did put it on quite late in the day, so I'm not surprised I did feel a little bit sticky, but I didn't have that horrible, I hate it when you put a tan on quite late and then it's only just all soaked in, then you have to go to bed and you feel like sticky and horrible. I put a blanket on under my duvet because they're new bed sheets, I didn't change them that long ago, and I put a towel on my pillow and I haven't seen any transfer. I feel like it's pretty transfer proof. It washed out really easily as well. Like this mitt, I mean, you can see from the video, was like almost black for how dark it was, and it all comes out. This is just me in the shower, rinsed it out, and then I used body wash to rinse them out again. It came out really easily. So shipping was £3.99, so in total I spent £42.96. The mini mitt was £6.99 and then the large velvet mitt was £9.99, so it's a little bit pricier than your average mitt. You can get a mitt for like a £5 in Boots or Superdrug. To be honest with you, like I say, I think it's a little bit more of a premium brand. I think you get what you pay for. I think it's worth the money is what I'm trying to say. I think it's come out really nicely. I think it's come out naturally. My hands I think are a little bit orange. That's my own fault because I always put too much on my hands. It was super dark when I woke up this morning and then it washed off. It always washes off and I'm like, there's no tan left. But actually it leaves you with this nice golden glow. I'm super impressed that these little marks in here, my little bits in here aren't, they're not too bad. It just looks like I've been in the sun. I feel like I've just got my tan back from holiday. So I'm really impressed, I'm really pleased. For ideal use, store in a fridge, which I have never heard of before. So I'll be whacking this in the old fridge. Cool, so it'll be really interesting to see how this lasts and how it fades, if it fades naturally or if it starts to fade patchy. Patchy. Unfortunately, I cannot tell you that at this stage. I have no idea. I will see if it lasts for New Year. That'll be really nice, even though you're watching this after I posted like my New Year's video and stuff. But I will leave a little pinned comment or I will pop it in the description box. So I'll be able to give you like a little almost week update in the comments or in the description. I will let you know. Well done, Molly-Mae. Well done to you and your team. Molly says that there's going to be loads more products coming in the range, so I'm excited to see what's to come. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I've no never done a fake tan review or anything like that before, so I hope you liked it. Do you like videos like this? What kind of content would you like to see in 2020? Let me know. We are getting so close to 10,000 subscribers. I can tell you now, I will be doing a massive 10k giveaway when we get there. I'm so excited, I can't wait. Literally, please whack that notification bell on because I upload twice a week and you don't want to miss out on an upload. Please give this video a like if you liked it and would like to see more videos like this in the future, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!